Hey viewers, welcome to Real Astrology once again. You all must be really happy. Yes, happy because Jupiter, the planet of luck, optimism, abundance, judgment, yes, is going to go direct. That is happening on the 13th of September. So the ones who have been feeling the brunt of this Jupiter retrogression are going to be feeling very good about it because Jupiter has been under affliction from a long, long time and is, not been able to give or had not had the potency to give good results till now. Good results as in like, we'll feel that, there is something amiss. The clarity, the opportunity is not there. We are just trying and working hard, but we are not opting for the right path. Also, the opportunity is not knocking our doors in the right manner. So all that you must have felt in Jupiter retrogression, because it's said that whenever a planet is in retrogression, forgets its own significations. But whatever said and done, Jupiter is Jupiter. It is a benefic. It is going to be aspecting three houses and is going to be aspecting in a better way as compared to the malefics. So yes, but it is definitely not been able to give the results, the kind of results we were expecting in the Mool Trikona sign when Jupiter transited last year in the November month on the 5th to 2019. So we thought that things will be, better, and you will feel much better. The Dharma Trikona is getting active and it is going to be in the fiery sign. So, people had a lot many expectations from this Jupiter, but this Jupiter didn't have the potency. Why? Because number one, it went into the sign of Capricorn within the span of 5 months instead of 12 months. Because Jupiter stays in a particular sign for 12 months. So this was an Atichari Jupiter. Then it went retrograde on the 14th of May, went back to the sign of Sagittarius in retrogression on the 30th of June. So that again is not a good phenomena. It is called demotion. And that brought more of negative energy to this Jupiter because it went back to the sign where Ketu was waiting for this Jupiter again. So all this put together, we cannot blame it on to the planetary configurations in the sky. Of course, it's just a phase that we all are going through. It's a phase that we all are actually feeling the negative energy more right now with the pandemic and with the economic crisis that we are going through. So this Jupiter, has brought about a lot of variations, lot of ups and downs and upheavals, not only in the lives individually, but on the mundane level as well. We all have seen there has been a lot of variation, ups and downs in the prices of gold also. Jupiter is gold. So that has also happened. And people have not got the kind of opportunities they have been looking for with this Jupiter retrogression. And of course, going back and forth in the sign of Capricorn, where it debilitates. But there is a Nicha Bhanga also happening because Saturn is seated there. So it's said that when the dispositioner lord is strong of a particular planet, then the planet is strong as well. So here Jupiter and Saturn will be conjunct in Capricorn. So it was in Capricorn and then went back to Sagittarius. So it got back that, touch of Saturn along with it. Jupiter is a judge also, it judges, it's like, you're judgmental. Yeah, you're, uh, how you see through people, how you make decisions in your life. So that actually is missing the correct kind of decision, the way that you have to take, that is missing. The clarity is missing when Jupiter is in retrogression. But thankfully, Jupiter is going to get direct on the 13th of September, early morning, Delhi, India time I'm talking about, because I'm in India. So I'm going to be talking about that. Even if I was in Muscat, I would have spoken about India only because I belong here. So this is my country. So I have to stick to this. I was born in India and I am going to be taking this as my base. So the thing is that now this Jupiter is going to be moving away from Ketu. So this Jupiter is heading to a positive zone with the moving in the direct motion. It is going to be in, it's stationary. It's going to be going stationary along with Saturn also going stationary. Mars is also stationary. So we have seen too many things happening right now. Whenever planets are stationary closest to the Earth in retrogression, it's a phenomena which is apparent although, but the planets are closest to the Earth. So that's why, we feel that the potency to give the results in retrogression is even more. That's why the cheshta bal given to these planets is the most. So because they have um, the strength, the maximum strength when they are in retrogression. It's said that when the cat is away, the mice play. It's like that. The outer planets, are away from the sun, so they are retrograde. So definitely it is going to be like 4 5 houses away from sun. When they go retrograde, the outer planets. So here, three of the outer planets are in retrogression till the 13th, of course, and then Saturn goes stationary and direct on the 28th of September. So when these kind of things are happening together, so this brings about some major changes around. Um, as we are seeing, all across the globe, there are things which are happening. You will see that, the decision making is lacking. The people are not able to decide as to what they are supposed to do. The clarity is missing. So all that we are going to get during this Jupiter getting direct, but we have to wait for this Jupiter to actually get the momentum in the direct motion. So this will take some time, but yes, it will start giving some results. But then it will be going in the month of November to the sign of Capricorn finally. And again, in that also, it will be going back and forth again, from Aquarius to Capricorn, again, demotion. I've already made a video, where I've mentioned that consecutively 3 years, Jupiter is going to be demoted. So here it is going to be in the sign of Capricorn for good 2 years, back and forth, of course, owned by Saturn. So it'll be in Capricorn, and then it'll be in Aquarius, owned by Saturn again, the ruler being Saturn. So there is lots to offer in these two signs, with Jupiter taking the significations of the Mool Trikona, the luck, the optimism, and giving that energy in the Capricorn sign. So this particular time from September 13th till the 20th of November is a very crucial time, because this is a shadow period also of this Jupiter. So you must make a note as to what happened when Jupiter was in the direct motion in the sign of Sagittarius. So how you felt, from 23 degrees onwards. I've made a video on the same. You can go back and watch. So you have to understand this phase yourself on the individual plane, but I will be explaining as to what exactly is happening for all the 12 zodiac signs, how they were feeling and how they will be feeling on a very general plane. So hear that out. But the initial part, is a very short tutorial. If you miss it out, then you will not be able to understand what I'm talking about, because Jupiter is a planet of luck, happiness, so, and ethics. So if that all is missing in your life till now, so that is going to be adding up the flavor in your life now. So it is going to be a positive thing, and you are going to be utilizing this time, I'm sure. It is applicable to one and all. So don't miss out on this phase, because this is the phase which is a very short phase, but a very crucial phase. So let's move on to the sign-wise predictions, and I request you all to subscribe my channel and do hit the bell notification, because I keep uploading the videos and you will never regret it, because I do the weeklies, I do the monthlies, I do the transit positions which are changing, from time to time, and I definitely try to give short tutorials in the beginning of the videos, all the videos, and in the description also I mention what exactly is happening. So don't miss out on reading that portion as well. So let's not waste time of yours any further and move on to Aries first. All right, for Aries, Jupiter is going to be going direct in your 9th house. So it was when in retrogression was moving towards the 8th, and now it is going towards the 10th house zone. So good opportunities you'll be getting, new opportunities, you'll be getting some improvement in your work profile, portfolio change. Whatever you're doing, maybe you're going to be attaining some knowledge in that zone. You'll be enhancing your skills. You'll be doing some kind of strengthening your self-confidence and your self-esteem as well. It is going to be a positive move, and you're going to be thinking of growth here. You're planning your future. You're planning, making decisions which are going to be improving the problems that you're going through. Some optimism, growth, and future prospects are very bright. With Jupiter retrogression, you were losing out on that. You were not having any kind of support from your ancestors or from your father life figure. So now you're going to be getting that support. The luck factor is going to be in your favor, and you're going to be actually enhancing your skills as well. So utilize it. It is good for your progeny prospects. In case you're planning some progeny, you will be. And in case you are thinking of improving on yourself, because Jupiter is going to be looking at the Lagna also. So enhance your, grow spiritually also. Just offering prayers, sitting in the temple or any religious place is not growing spiritually. That's different. So now here Jupiter is with Ketu, of course, and is moving away from Ketu now. So you will get a lot of clarity. You should be doing things which are going to enhance you internally and externally both. So this is going to be very positive phase for you, I would say, because you have been having some health issues also, weight gain and all. So now you will be feeling a little better. In case you were having problems in the weight gain, people come to me and say that, especially female counterparts, they want to know whether we lose weight or now or not in this phase. But in case you were on the, gaining weight, you lose weight, now you're going to be losing weight in case you were gaining weight in that time. So it's the vice versa. So I hope you got it. So just be careful. This is a very good time for student natives. Transitions are going to happen and efforts will be paid off. So utilize it. I would request you to utilize this transit. It is definitely a positive transit for you. So take care and be blessed. Coming to the next sign, that is Taurus. All right, Taurus people, I'm sure that this is going to be a much better phase, because till now Jupiter transiting your 8th house zone has given you a lot of health issues, a lot of restlessness, because Ketu is also there, and it's coming out on the 19th. So you're definitely going to be better off with the 2-9 axis also getting deactivated there. But yes, it is going to be better for you. You're thinking of growth, you're thinking of a bigger picture, you're trying to understand and introspecting. Till now you have been doing that. Now you're going to be implementing whatever the thought process you have had. Now you're going to be implementing it. So something to do with your some new ideas, or thinking about growth, thinking about self-contemplation, that is over now. Now is the time to be active and take this action forward one step further, because you have been doing a lot of research work right now. Now you will is the time to get the results, reap the results. So in case you are having some kind of health issues or problems in relationships or growth issues, ancestral property, all those matters are going to get resolved. So things are going to be better off for you. Some foreign clientele you will be getting, and you will be better off in your relationship also. In case you were having some emotional issues, they will be better off now. In case you are in occult sciences, so this is the time which is going to be a favorable one. In case you have to go in for some kind of research work or fundamental studies, so this will be better off for you. You were having some health issues, lower abdominal area, or some problems related to digestive problems, so they are going to be getting better off with Jupiter getting direct. So positive for you, positive, and only positive. So coming to the next sign, that is Gemini. All right, for Gemini people, Jupiter was in retrogression in your 7th house. So some problems related to your relationship till now, you were not getting that kind of clarity, or you were, thinking of some businesses that you were, you had a lot of ideas. But this retrogression would have actually given you a lot of time to understand your relationship and your partnership that or businesses that you are getting involved in. But now is the time when you will be implementing. So utilize this, especially this bracket from September 13 till the 20th of November, because this is the time when Jupiter will be in your 7th house zone. So this will give you some kind of growth. You will be, because it's looking at your Lagna also, so growth physically and mentally, as well as your you'll be grooming yourself. So utilize this time, because then Jupiter will again be going to your 8th house zone. So you have to be taking care of your professional life now. You have to be thinking of investments, travels, higher learning, higher education in case you have to. So utilize it, because this is a very short duration that you're getting, a short bracket that, as I said, you're getting. So open those doors. The luck factor is going to be enhanced. So utilize this transit, because after going to the 8th house, things might just backfire, or things might just not be moving in your direction the way you wish to. So this is, when you get a good time period, you should utilize it towards positive, because you're going to be getting that courage to take decisions. Also, student natives are going to be doing well, because Jupiter is going to be in Purva Ashar Nakshatra also of Venus till the 30th of October. Utilize it. Then we'll be going into the nakshatra of Sun's nakshatra, Uttara Ashar nakshatra also. So that is also, going to be positive, because whatever decisions that are, you're missing out on, are delayed, or the luck is not able to favor you. So this is the time you will be utilizing it. You will meet the people, you will meet people who will be supportive, and you will be taking their help to decide certain things. So this is the time when you will be actually utilizing your skills, your latent ideas that you have will be implemented. So relations with your friends, your father, these are going to improve. In case you have to enhance your professional growth, your professional life, this is going to be a positive one. So don't worry, your health is also going to be improving, but take care of your weight gain in case you wish to lose weight. So this will be a little problematic phase for losing weight. Coming to the next sign, that's Cancer. All right, for Cancer people, Jupiter is going to be transiting your 6th house, and Jupiter is also the lord of the 9. So this will be a kind of an average or a mixed kind of a result that you'll be getting, because 6th house transit is not considered good. 3rd house, 6th house, 10th house, 8th house, these are not good zones for Jupiter's transit. So it will create some obstacles in your growth, at the place of work. It might just, but at the same time, it is going to be positive in a way if you are having those that inclination and support from your co-workers. It is definitely going to bring elevation in your professional front, because till now you have been Jupiter has been in retrogression, so things were a little better, because in the negative zones, when Trig Bhavas benefics go retrograde, they give good results, but here it is going to go direct. So it will give you positive energy there in combating the obstacles also, because you have enemies, you have people who are backbiting, and there are some management related issues that you have been facing. So they are going to be combated, and they will be better off. You will be able to come out of that zone as well easily. But at the same time, this gives you some kind of problems in making decisions regarding your business, your investments, maybe some loans you have taken, and you are unable to repay them. So this is something which will actually give you some problems related to these zones, and problems in your harmony and relationship with your father, with your people around you. So you have to be a little extra cautious, because 6th house, it gives bigger enemies, because Jupiter expands. Wherever it sits, it expands the significations of that particular zone. So it can give you some problems in your marriage, in your relationships with people around you, but good for student natives. At least students are going to be doing well. They are going to be thinking of growth. They are thinking of attaining success in their in their studies, and they'll be planning their overseas journeys also during this time in case you have to. So good for you. The negative energy is definitely going to subside if you're working out, you're channelizing your energy in a proper manner. So repetition, but yes, that's a fact. These zones are going to get active. People think that, I'm repetitive, but I am consistent. You must understand that as well. So this is a good phase for you, but it is going to give you mixed results in some zones. So utilize it in case you have to make decisions regarding your travels and your education. So coming to the next sign, that is Leo. All right, for Leo natives, Jupiter is going to be transiting your Dharma Trikona, one of the Dharma Trikonas, that is the 5th house zone. Good for progeny prospects in case you have to decide your travels, you have to make decisions regarding your enhancing your skills, or you want to make decisions regarding your work environment, or you have to go somewhere to you have to change the place where you are right now. So this is going to enhance those, the reputation is going to be improving. with Jupiter getting direct in the sign of Sagittarius. Till now, you were making compromises, you were having problems in your romance, your relationship, your investments, you were making a lot of compromises, but now things are going to get clearer. You're going to be on the right path. Righteousness is going to be superseding now. So be active, be positive, be abundant, because the luck factor is also in your favor. So things are going to improve for you. And in case you're looking for some job opportunities, travels abroad, so all that is also going to get active with Jupiter looking at the 9th house and the 1st house also, and the 11th house, fulfillment of desires. So relationships are going to improve, student natives are going to be doing well, and you are going to be getting the goal accomplishment also during this phase. Positive for you, learn something new, be positive at the home front. In case you're having some cordiality issues with your family people, they will get regularized, and they will get better also with time. The ego, the big bloated ego that you have been having, will be actually tamed with Jupiter's getting direct, because Jupiter retrogression also gives ego. So coming to the next sign, that is Virgo. All right, for Virgo people, Jupiter transiting your 4th house is definitely positive for your mother, for landed properties, in case you have to make decisions regarding your education. So this is a good transit. Attaining knowledge. Jupiter is also going to give you some kind of clarity in making decisions regarding your home, your family, progeny, because Jupiter was in retrogression and is going to be going direct here. So it is going to give you positive energy and positive results here. Also, the relations are going to get stronger here, because, you know, it is enhancing, because it's the Lord of the 7th also. So relationship with your spouse, with your partner, in business also. So the future looks brighter for you, you know, especially for these many, months when Jupiter is going to be in the direct motion in the sign of Sagittarius, in the Mool Trikona sign, and Ketu is also leaving this zone. So definitely the affliction is going off, and it is going to enhance your health, your mother's health, your relation with your mother. So all that is going to be very is going towards a better phase of life. And of course, Jupiter is looking at your 10th house zone as well. So reputation, you know, or change of work, change of place. So all that can also, professional growth is also visible during this time. There's a lot of emotional security, and there is a lot of, jump in your relationship, as well as at the work front is visible. So it's positive transit for you. So utilize this. And it's a good time for student natives also. You know, it's said that in the 4th house, when Jupiter transits, it doesn't give you, see, in the Kendra, Jupiter doesn't give you much to do with the material growth. But as far as your, learning, your knowledge, your relationship is concerned, Jupiter is a big time protection. So it is definitely going to be giving you the growth in enhancing your knowledge, your skills, for initiating any kind of educational subjects. So this is going to be very good. And for health also, it is considered to be a good one. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Libra. All right, Jupiter is going to go direct in the 3rd house zone. See, Jupiter is not considered good in the 3rd house, 6th house, 10th house. It's not considered to be that good. 8th house, as a matter of fact. So here, Jupiter is going to be going direct in the 3rd house zone. In retrogression, it was a little better because it was transiting your towards the 2nd house zone, and it was conjunct Ketu also, and it was moving towards Ketu. So that is something which is a positive transit for one and all, because Jupiter is coming out of the affliction. So whatever said and done, this will help you understand people even more. That clarity is going to be there. You're going to be studying, or maybe you will be studying people and understanding people better. Your communication is going to improve. You're going to be decluttering your thought process in case you have to shift out from the current location you are in. So this will actually help you. You should make a decision. This is a wise decision in case you have to get into a marriage-like relationship. So this is positive, because Jupiter is going to be looking at your 7th house zone also. It's going to be looking at your 11th house zone. So cordiality maintained with your friends, your outer community, fulfillment of desires, all that is going to be positive for you. See, Jupiter doesn't give you material desires, remember. So here, fulfillment of desire is related to health, It is related to growth. It is related to your internal growth, and of course, spiritual growth. So as a person, you'll be growing with Jupiter transiting the third house zone. So it is going to give you that direction also. In case you have some kind of hobbies, you'll be pursuing that. If you have any kind of cordiality issues with your co-workers or your seniors, you're going to be sorting out things. And this is going to be a positive move. You have to enhance your knowledge. With third house transit, you should actually make decisions regarding your skills enhancements during this time. Your effort is going to be paid off wherever you will channelize. Your relationship with your siblings is going to improve, with your neighbors, classmates, teachers, with father or siblings, spouse. Okay, so all that is going to improve in case you were having some problems till now. So in case you have to take up some competitive examinations, you're going to sit for that and you're going to be successful. So this is going to give you a lot of energy, and it is going to give you a lot of positive energy, abundance, with Jupiter getting direct, because it's moving towards the fourth house zone. See, third, fourth house, sixth house, 10th house, 8th house, these are not considered to be good placements. 12th house, as a matter of fact, not considered to be good placement for Jupiter. So third house in retrogression, it was not giving the results because it was conjunct this Ketu. But now here it is positive. Why? Because it is getting direct. Secondly, it is going to be giving you some kind of growth here with it's aspecting the luck house also. So luck is going to be in your favor. Whatever losses you have made, they will be actually made up during this time. So positive for you, because you have been suffering. I have been talking negative always about you, because Saturn and Mars are looking at this Lagna, and so is Rahu, and Rahu is going to come out of that zone. But still, you know, with Jupiter getting direct and then will be coming to your fourth house zone, is much, much better. So change is coming in your life, some major changes coming, accept it. Some kind of marriage like scenario is also going to get activated. It's positive for you. Libra sign is going to be feeling better. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Scorpio. All right, for Jupiter transiting through your second house zone gives good health to your family and good health to the relationship you're in, the healthy relationship as in. So this is going to be a positive one, because Jupiter is coming out of the Ketu zone. So Ketu actually detaches you from the family, but Jupiter being there in retrogression was also enhancing that particular zone in a negative manner, that you were getting detached with your own family. You were taking a high road or a shorter route, you know, to bring in the money in the house. So some unethical means of earnings. So now you will get that clarity. Now your eyes will open, and you will be doing something positive and ethical during this time. So definitely cordiality will be enhanced with your family members. Communication would be better. Financials would be better, with Ketu also coming out of this zone. So it is definitely going to be bringing about some positive energy and positive changes in your life. So utilize it. And there is some kind of marriage on the cards, or in case you have to tie a marital knot, so you can do that during this time. Enhancement in the addition in the family is visible when Jupiter is looking at the second house or the ninth house, or is in the second house zone. So this is definitely going to be a positive one. Student natives are going to be doing well, because the fifth lord is gone to the second house. So this is positive. Some obstacles that you have been facing will be taken care of during this time. And in case you have to travel, you will be able to. You have to, of course, plan your journeys, but this is definitely going to be bringing about some journeys as well. In case you were waiting for some promotion at the place of work, you will be you're heading to that. Some positive news coming from your place of work as well. So good for student natives, good for marriage, good for relationship, good for the promotion and the cordiality with your seniors and your co-workers. I repeat all these things. You might be feeling that it is quite repetitive, but when the planetary positions are such, we have to stick on to them. So that means I am consistent. So understand that this is definitely going to be positive, with Rahu in the 8th house and Jupiter now aspecting this 8th house zone till the 19th. It is definitely going to give you better health also. So till now you were not able to get that positive result. Now you're going to be getting those positive energies and results, because Jupiter is going to get direct. So when Jupiter and a benefic is going to get direct, that means it is going to give you a positive grace as well, a divine grace as well. Coming to the next sign, that is Sagittarius. All right, for Sagittarius people, good news for you, of course. It is A, Jupiter is coming out of the Ketu Rahu zone because it is moving away from this Ketu. So it will give you some kind of understanding, whatever was missing till now. You're going to be getting that understanding, how to understand people around you, your children, your parents, your your luck is going to be in your favor. So these things are going to be positive for you, and definitely you are marriages on cards in case you are thinking of getting married or in a relationship. It is going to be positive because Jupiter is going to be aspecting the 7th house, 5th house. So in case you have to plan a love marriage case, so this is going to be a positive one. Then obviously it is going to be good for student natives in case they have to decide about their education, higher learning, higher education, so they can. This is definitely a positive transit. From retrogression, it's going to go direct. With retrogression, it was moving towards Ketu, so you were not getting that rhythm, you were not able to get connected with people till now. You're feeling that something is missing. You're trying to convey something, things are not moving in the right direction. You're not able to convey what you want to convey. So now this is going to bring about some positive energy there. Relationships are going to improve. In case you're already in a marriage or marriage-like relationship, things are going to improve, or you're going to get into a stable marriage-like relationship also, and relationships are going to improve. Progeny on cards. Jupiter is looking at the 5th house. So in case you have to plan your family, you should be doing it between this time frame. It's a positive transit. After that, obviously Saturn and Jupiter will be in the second house. So that is also addition in the family. So you can plan it, and maybe the delivery is next year, sometime next year. So it is definitely a favorable news. It's a positive news for you. Support from your family, support from your business partner, support from your life partner as well. So positive news coming your way. Take the advice of your father or father-like figure. Coming to the next sign, that is Capricorn. All right. So Jupiter is going to be transiting through your 12th house, Capricorn, and it is in the direct motion. See, Jupiter in the 12th house doesn't give good results. It's not favorable, actually. It's not a favorable placement for Jupiter. So here Jupiter is going to be giving favorable results, because it is moving towards the first house zone. It is moving away from Ketu, Rahu Ketu axis also. So this is going to be bringing about some, expenditures which you have been making on frivolous things. Now you'll be making wise decisions there. So you should actually be planning to travel also. If in case you were not, if at all you were, there were delays, obstructions, now things are moving in the right direction. So you will be investing in the overseas business, and you will be reaping the positive energy and results as well over there. It is going to be bringing about some relationship quotient also, improvement in that. You were having some problems till now, so now things are going to improve. Mother's health is going to improve. In case she was suffering, things are going to be getting better. You're going to be very practical in making decisions now, with Saturn also going to get direct this month. So it is definitely bringing about some growth and some kind of favorable results as far as your work life is concerned, your family life is concerned, and for student natives also, in case you have to go and plan your higher learning, higher education. So this is going to be a positive transit, and it's going to give you favorable results. So nothing to worry. Things are looking bright with Jupiter getting direct. Just make decisions regarding your, expenditures. You can go through some major expenditures, which, might be little offbeat. So you have to be taking care of your expenses, because bigger the Jupiter size is, as you know, the bigger are the expenses. So take care of that. Otherwise, it's a positive. Retrogression and direct motion, coming from retrogression and going into the direct motion, is definitely a positive one. You're going to be making a lot of changes in your life, some change coming into your life very soon. So right kind of decision you'll be making in your love life also, in your marriage also. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Aquarius. So for Aquarius people, Jupiter is going to be transiting your 11th house zone. So 11th house zone is, in retrogression and then going direct, is definitely going to be positive for you. You're going to be making wise decisions regarding your investments. Jupiter is going to get direct and away from this Ketu. So you are going to be doing well in your investments. You're going to be utilizing this transit to make right kind of decisions. In your friend circle, you'll be maybe getting some good advice, and you'll be following that advice as well. Or maybe you will be getting connected with some old friend of yours, and that will be a helpful friend, or your elder siblings. If you have, you'll be getting connected with them and you'll be taking their advice. Some kind of reputation that you have, you have been looking for some promotion or reputation, so that is going to be enhanced during this time. You're going to be getting connected with your seniors, and you're going to be getting the approvals on the jobs that have been stuck till now. Your ideas or your creative energies, they're going to be enhanced during this time, and your efforts are going to be paid off. Positive. Again, repetition, but yes, it is definitely a repetitive one, because I'm consistent and I'm going to be talking about the same things over and over again, because I'm not going to be sugarcoating that, things are very good, it's not very good. Whatever is the fact, I'm going to be telling you that. So in case you are having some kind of arguments with people till now, or getting detached with your own people, you're going to get connected with them. So it is definitely a positive one, a positive move of Jupiter getting direct. So your elder siblings, younger siblings, because Jupiter is looking at your third house zone also. So you're going to get that courage to make decisions now. And you're going to be getting cordial with your elder and younger siblings as well. And in your marriage, in your investments, in your business partnerships, you are going to get that clarity and cordiality also. So just utilize it. Good time to get into a progeny or childbirth, or you have to plan your family. So you do it this time, because this is a very conducive month for Jupiter looking at your 5th house zone till the 20th of November. So positive for you. In case you have to get into any relationship also, and you have to decide about it, you will be deciding everything during this time. It is positive because Jupiter is looking at your 5th house zone. Creative energy is pretty strong, and you're going to be very creative. You're going to be very spiritual, and you're going to be very wise also. You're very, very intelligent, and you're going to be making wise decisions during this time. In case you have to go in for further education, higher learning, higher education, enhancing your skills, do it during this time. Okay, good time for you. And health is also going to be very good during Jupiter moving away from Ketu zone. Coming to the last sign, that's Pisces. So for Pisces, this is going to be in the 10th house zone, getting positive and direct. So till now, you were feeling that, whatever the efforts you're putting in, they are just backfiring. You're not getting the results. The reputation is not the way you were thinking of, the growth, the name, and the fame. You're not getting all that because Ketu and Jupiter were conjunct here. Now, Jupiter is moving away from Ketu. So that kind of growth that you're looking for, the work-oriented you're going to get those positive results now. This is the time that you are ensuring that you complete your tasks, your projects, and you get paid for it also. So don't worry, things are going to be in your favor. You're very innovative, and people are going to recognize it at the place of work. So this is definitely going to bring about some positive changes in you. You're going to be attaining success. Things are moving in the right direction. Okay. See, Jupiter is not a material planet. It gives you spiritual growth. So maybe, your creative energies are so powerful. You're getting connected with that divine so powerfully that you are being recognized. Your work is being recognized. Your work is showing that divinity. Okay. So you are going to be improving every day with Jupiter, every passing day when Jupiter goes stationary direct. Okay, so things are going to be very positive, and Ketu is also going out of this zone and moving towards, on the 19th, will be going towards the 9th house zone. Take care of your father's health, but at the same time, it is good for your professional and career growth as well. Good for your mother's health as well. So home environment is good. Journeys you're planning are going to be positive. Savings are going to be there, and it is going to be good for winning over the litigation that you are in. And enemies will also be defeated. It's good for a good time for competitive exams if you're a student. So plan everything. It is going to be definitely a positive one in case you are looking out for a government job. So that is also going to materialize during this time. So positive for you. All right, so this was my take on the Jupiter getting direct. Jupiter is a positive graha. In retrogression was not giving the results it's supposed to give, the abundance, the luck factor, and of course, the ethical way of making decisions. So you have to understand Jupiter first to understand the retrogression. So whatever has not been happening till now will happen in a positive manner. Be optimistic, because Jupiter is an optimistic planet. So it is going to give you the luck factor, and it's going to enhance the optimism in you as well. So stay blessed, everyone. Just stay healthy, eat right, sleep on time, and don't gain weight. Take care of your liver also. Stay blessed. Om Tat Sat.